why being a creative person or why being in the creative industry is going to help you being psychic. Now, you don't need to be in the creative industry. You don't need to be an artist or a musician or an actor to become or to be psychic or to practice the psychic ability. But if you are into the creative, any kind of creativity, you create something, you make something, any kind of, even if you make or bake, if you make art or bake, or even if you cook food and you experiment, you try something, you create something of your own, you can be a good psychic. Why? I'm gonna talk about that. Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. On this channel, we talk a lot about amazing, cool stuff, magic, witchcraft, tarot card, and all that crazy and amazing stuff. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more such videos. Anyways, let's dive in. So let's talk about why, if you're a creative, it's gonna help you be a good psychic or help you develop your psychic ability. First and foremost, when you are a creative person, you create or make anything, create music, create art, create embroidery, or create crochet, any kind of creativity, even an actor performing art, a dancer, whatever. You create or perform something or bake or cook something, even cooking the food. You can be a psychic because when you are doing these things, you believe that you can create things. I hope I'm able to understand. I hope I'm able to make you understand what I'm saying. When you make these things, you realize you can create things. When you make food, you know that you can create food, or you can create a cake, or you can bake a cupcake. You know that you can create something, you can make something. And when you know that you can create something, you have the power of creation. That means if you can create a piece of art or you can create a cupcake, you can create anything. Because if you see that all these people in the creative industries, they are kind of like a weirdo. Now, of course, I'm also in the creative industry. I'm an artist. I'm a designer as well. So people who are not into this industry, who are not having any kind of creative stuff going around, they're fixed 9 to 5 job or something like a very, very fixed minded. For them, it's very hard for them to understand me, what my thoughts are, because they are like, what you're saying, you talk about like a kid, you talk about the fairy tales, you talk about the magic being real, you talk about the science fiction, come on, all these things only exist in the movies and you only watch them when you are a kid or a teenager, and that's it, and you gotta be realistic. They talk all about that, but they don't understand it because they don't do any kind of creative stuff. If you do any kind of these creative stuff, you know that you create things and you can create anything, right? And you are open, because when you are creative, the creativity is actually part of the feminine energy. It's actually the part of the God energy, I can say it. Because when you create from your heart, you're keeping your positive energy into that, your subconscious mind opens, and it feels like the water is flowing. It's like a free flowing. And that's the thing you use in the psychic ability, in the psychic power. Because when you are open, you're going with your flow. It's so easy to connect with the universe. It's so easy to connect with the spirit guides, the angel guides, because they're already there knocking on your door. Hey, listen to me. Hey, listen to me. I got you. I got your bag. This is your solution. Hey, listen to me. They're already telling you 24/7. But you are so packed up in your mind, fixed 9 to 5 job, no creative stuff, so much calculated, so much logical stuff, that you are not open to allow the things that are totally new, that your conscious mind can't think, to enter in your life. And to allow the things that your conscious mind don't know about it to enter into your life, that's also being a part of the witchcraft or magic or being a psychic, you gotta be creative. You gotta be creative. It's not just creating a piece of art. You gotta be creative in terms of how you create a poetry, or how you create a video, or how you edit the video. Like something you create, you make. Whether you make it with your hands, whether you create it with your voice, you sing a song, or you speak words, or you write poetry with your hands, or you create beautiful hairs. I mean, whatever. You create something. When you create something, you are in the creativity zone. Your mind is open. You're going with the flow. You're not in your conscious mind thinking. Because if you remember, when you're creating something, you're not thinking from your head. You're going with the flow. Like, I can tell you personally my example. I don't know if other people, you can relate it or not, but when I'm painting, I don't even think what I'm painting. Now, sometimes I do think that I'm painting a butterfly or whatever I'm painting, but other times I'm just taking my brush and whichever color I feel like painting, I take it and I paint it and I go with my flow. I'm not thinking in my head. I'm trying to figure out the calculation, logic. No. I'm just going with my flow. So when you are going with your flow, you're open. You are open to any kind of thing that's gonna come in your life. You're open and you allow. You allow and receive that thing. That's the thing you needed in any kind of the psychic thing, in any kind of the spirituality, manifestation, tarot card, whatever. You gotta be open, because here anything is possible, anything is achievable, anything is figure outable. You gotta be open. If you are thinking from your limited mind, then limited mind doesn't know all these things. So that's why being a creative person is actually helping you being more open. So if you like something, any kind of a creative thing, and you have a job and you're like, okay, I like this creative thing. I like to create dresses. I like to design graphics, or whatever you like to create or design something, go forward and start doing that thing. Maybe 10 minutes a day. If you can spare 10 minutes in your day, do it for 10 minutes of day and allow yourself in those 10 minutes to open, to receive. And the more you're going to allow yourself, you're going to go with your flow and you're going to create something very, very unique, something very, very amazing, because you're going to go with your flow. Your heart will be open, and that's going to help you become a better psychic or whatever witchcraft or whatever kind of spirituality you want to practice. That's going to help you a lot. It helped me. When I paint, I don't think about anything and I open myself. And when I create the videos, when I make these videos, I'm very, very open. I'm going with my flow. I don't prepare any script. I used to do in the beginning, and then I felt like it's limiting my creativity. I couldn't talk when I wanted to talk in the video, what I wanted to share or help the people with. And it's like a limiting and putting me in the boundaries. And I hate that, because people say you gotta only talk this much. You only need to say this much. You need to get the views. You need to get the subscribers. And I was like, I don't care how many views I get. I don't care how many subscribers I have, because if I have the millions of subscribers and millions of views on my channel and I couldn't do what I love to do, then what's the point of having all that stuff? At the end of the day, it's like another prison. And I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad to have a million subscribers or millions of views on your channel or something, whatever. But if you do something that you don't like it and you're getting views and subscribers for that, at the end of the day, it doesn't make any sense. For me, it doesn't make any sense. So that's why I don't prepare my script. I just go with the flow and I create the videos. And that's why I'm very open to receive anything that's come in while making the videos. And sometimes I receive the information like a claircognizance when I'm actually making the videos. I get the download of the information. I was talking about something else, and now all of a sudden I'm started talking about something else because I get the download of the information. So today's video hopefully make any sense. Let me know, guys. Share your experience if you have any. If you have any doubts, any question, let me know. I'll see you the next time. Bye, guys.